What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Funimation and I do cosplay builds. Today we're going to be working on Cloud's harness, or the soldier's harness belt thing. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, so I went ahead and roughly drew out a pattern for the harness, or the waist here. Also the soldier's emblem that I done also here, and also the shoulders that goes around. I believe it's on like this side, on my left, which that's where it's supposed to go. And this is the back strap, I believe. Yep, I labeled it back strap. It's for it's going to connect to the magnet housing in the back here for the sword, and then this loops will kind of hangs at the back of the harness. So pretend the harness is like so. If you were to look at the back of it, this will sit right about right there. So I got that. I also got the shoulder straps here, kind of roughly traced it out, kind of measured myself on kind of where I want the strap to be at. I gave it a few more inches or a few more centimeters to play around with if I need to make some adjustments. And the belt here, this belt, of course, with all this measurements, especially with the waist one right here, I measured my waist, which is about a 30 inches, and this is half of it, so it's 15 inches across here. And I haven't decided what to do with as far as connecting the two ends together, like so. I thought about using Velcro. That's probably be the cheapest and effective way, but I do want to make it a step beyond and do something else as far as a connecting part. So anyways, so yeah, I got the belt. Yes, you could buy two belts and just call it a day, but I have a bunch of leftover thick leather, dark brown, so might as well give it a try as well. So I did off camera. I already traced and cut off of EVA foam here. Unfortunately, I don't have black. Would have been preferred, but I had 2mm white foam laying around for ages, so I might as well use it, right? So I've cut out the patterns here already. As you can see, this is the harness right here, like so, like that. So yeah, I cut out the pattern, and I also, let's move this to the side. I also cut the pattern from the fake leather. They call it, was it faux leather? So let's move to the side here. So here is the cut pattern from the faux leather. This is the brown that I got. As you can see from the light, it's like a really dark brown. I think it goes very nicely with the color scheme. I didn't want it to be too light. I just kind of wanted it to be dark. I'm probably going to add some weathering to make it pop a bit more. Also, when you guys are doing this, please give yourself some seam allowance, so you can, say for instance, I can give you an example with this one. All right, so say for instance like this here, right? I scribbled in the center, and I also made a outline. I also made an outline of it as well, of where to place the EVA foam. So pretty much like so. And you want excess fake leather, because I'm planning on folding it in like so all around to give it some thickness, you know, give it a really nice feel to as if it was real leather. And as far as connecting them, I think it'll be best to use contact adhesive. I got this from Amazon. Has high reviews, but it's gonna be my first time using this. But I've using contact cement over the past before with my other builds. Highly recommend, but just be cautious, guys. It's very potent, as in with the fume. So make sure you have, you know, a mask on hand, and also maybe potentially opening the window just to let it air out as well. Also, another thing, you do want a pair of gloves. But another alternative is just using a very cheap brush. That'll probably be the easiest way to kind of just smudge everything around. Right here, you can see me pretty much applying the contact cement from all the foam area and the faux leather. I also cut some slits actually to make the faux leather fold over to the shape of the harness a bit easier. And pretty much I applied the same method throughout the whole strap as well, as you can see. This section here, I'm just sewing, I'm just using my sewing machine to sew the edge of the faux leather piece to give it a little bit more, you know, the look of like real leather. My machine, even though this is like one of those pro machines, Singer, I was having trouble keeping the thread in place. It always constantly snap on me. I think since it is new machine to me, I haven't really used it as much, so I'm not sure what is going on. But as you can see, I am constantly having to re-thread and then re-sew, and having the thread cut on me constantly. So it was a bit of a nightmare, but I did end up getting all that done. Oh man, I forgot to record some of the bits, but sewing went relatively okay. It's not the best job, but you know, it is what it is. So now I am putting the rivets that's on his shoulder guard. So right now I'm just lining up 3 triangles onto the other 3 triangles, and I'm just trying to hammer some indentions so I can put the looks like that. All right, so what I need to do for this, these are the two front harnesses. Strap, sorry. This folds. Here, I'll show you in the light. It's gonna be fold, and then it's gonna be like this, and I'm gonna put a buckle. I did 2 already, and it looks like this. Pretty cool. I feel like if I do this several times, it's gonna pop out. So I might have to hammer it in a few more times, but nice click to it. This piece through the first hole, like so, and then take this piece and put it on the back side. There's this longer bit here and the smaller one. The longer one goes under this one like so, and then you, whoa, and then you take another special tool that it comes with. This one is a little hollow at the tip here. Let's start hammering it like so, and then this folds, and then satisfying click. Very nice. So it's probably easier to fit it around this way. Spin it. Yeah, that is not going anywhere. Pretty cool, but that's okay. That's why I gave myself a little bit of slack on the harness here, so I can fix it and make a few minor adjustments, which is perfectly fine. I'm satisfied. These straps right here, that's the one I'm pointing to. I did off camera, pretty simple. I kind of just traced my own type of thing, lining or thing. You could use maybe even wires or type of sort, and then it's contact cement glued down to this here. I'm going to apply some duct tape or something, just in case if you know, I sweat and all whatnot, and then this slowly peels off. Taking excess faux leather and putting the strap onto the shoulder part that hangs onto the left side, so it has pretty much free motions of me able to move it up and down if I needed to adjust. Here I'm taking another excess faux leather and I'm pretty much rolling it onto itself the long way to make the part where the strap meets with the harness part or the waistband. I just use contact cement and kind of fold it, pretty much rolled it up into the middle here and leave the two side. I want to glue only one side, so, and then pretty much use Velcro on the other side, so I can pretty much so it's easy for me to access in and out of the harness. soldier emblem is pretty straightforward, just using the template that I made and pretty much flipping it over and tracing it over onto 2mm foam. Here I'm masking out the emblem, get ready to put some wood glue as a primer. Yeah, as a primer. And then letting that dry, and then applying a dark coat of brown, as you can see in a bit. Now I am pretty much putting a little bit more kind of wear and tear, battle damage to make it more realistic. Alright, I'm applying some Velcro to the part where all three strap meets that magnetic housing. I am not too sure on like the exact measurement. That's just why I use Velcro to do just that little micro adjustment on the fly if I need to. Alright, so now I'm just test fitting everything to see if it fits me, what needs to be adjusted, but so far I am pretty happy the way this turned out. Later you can see me doing some mobility check, like right here, side to side, right there. The people who stuck all the way through to the end here, I want to say thank you very much for watching to the end. My name is Funimation, and you know where to find me. Until the next video, guys. Thank you. Much appreciated.